Hello, everyone. My name is Lo, and welcome back to Vintage Story. So, last episode, we got the smithy built, and we got some tools built. We actually did some smithing as well, so you guys got to see that. That was really cool. In between episodes, it's currently the morning after a couple days. In between episodes, I went out and cut down a bunch of trees. Got I can't really even show you, but I got a bunch of sticks. I got some stuff here prepped for what we're gonna be doing today. None of this. Why did I look in here? Okay. Anyway, so I got some sticks and set up more charcoal. I also opened this area up here. This is gonna be an area for our barrels. I want to put barrels down here for some leather working. Also a little bit more storage down there. The other thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get some storage in here because we made those nails and strips last episode. We never used them. I also did a little bit of cleaning up, just a tiny bit, just to right around here to cut down all of these this grass here, so that way it was a little bit cleaner. I also made which one was it? It was the saw. I made the saw and I made a chisel. So today we want to use both of these things. I want to show you how to chisel some stuff. So how the chiseling works, as well as we're gonna get some we're gonna actually get some real doors, and we're not gonna have to use this hay bale here. So first thing we want to do is we're gonna make some planks. So the way that this works is we're gonna use these nails and strips in order to make wooden chests, and then see this has a storage slot of 16, where the vessels I think is 12. Yeah, it's 12. So, but in order to make these chests, we need boards. And in order to make the boards, we needed a saw. That's the reason why we wanted to get that saw. These boards, it doesn't really matter what type of... Ooh, I need a little bit more. It doesn't matter what type of wood, because it's not the wood is not going to matter all that much when it comes to the coloring and that kind of thing. The doors also... Oh, the doors, I believe we'll have different types of doors there as well. So we'll have to figure out what doors we want. What we need to do is we need to do this, and then we will make our wooden chests. So these chests, they have a heck of a lot more inventory, but if you put them side by side here, this has 36 slots. So it's got, not only does it have the 12, oops. Not only does it have the 16 from each of the chests, but it also has one right down in the middle there. So you get an extra 4 slots here. So we're going to start off with these two, and then we will we'll move on from there. Oops. Let's go ahead and make this guy here, and I want you to go there. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to move these downstairs. We're going to move everything out of these stored vessels and then move them downstairs. But first things first, I want to get a trap door here, which is going to seal off that area, and then we don't have to take out this, we don't have to deal with that hay bale anymore. I'm also going to put more ladders down here, because why not? We're going to have to get some lighting, but that'll be later on. And then, all right, so let's go ahead and I think with the trap door, it's only one style. Yep. It's only the color, the type of wood does not matter. So we're going to make a trap door, and then we put this here. There we go. So now we have, and now we've got a trap door. Oh man. All right, so I'm gonna have to fix this. I thought maybe I could just I always forget how this is supposed to go. or how this can go. So there we go. So now we have our way up and down. We'll have to figure out how to do that, how to deal with that later, but that's fine. That's all right. So the next thing we want to do is we want to make a door, but do we want birch door? Let's see. Let's see how the birch door looks. No. It might actually look pretty good. No. I think what I want to do is I want to go with walnut, since that's what we ran out to go get in the first place. Where'd that dang walnut go? Oh, I did put the walnut over here. Okay. Ooh, we don't have a lot of... Oh, that's right, because we... Right. We're going to have to wait on the floors. We're going to have to actually get the walnut planted, so that way we can get some flooring in here. We'll put we won't get that. Oh yeah. That it's all right. It's all right. Maybe we'll do oak. All right, so let's see. What am I doing? There. Let's see how this looks now. You know what? We'll go with that because it matches a bit better. We'll probably go with a pine door also. Betcha pine would look better. Look at me making all sorts of nonsense. All right. Let's see. Let's do that and that and that. Let's see how this looks. I think I'd already have it picked out. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Yeah. Yep. I thought maybe the walnut would look good, but maybe it does not look like it's gonna. I think the walnut will probably look good down here. We're gonna have to make some stuff for that, some planks and whatnot. All right, so you're gonna go downstairs because we really don't care too much about that. It's totally fine. So now this area is sealed. And as you can see, we're in a, well, we really don't even need this here because we have the trap door up here, but I wanted to put this down here just in case whenever we expand this out that this still maintains its status as a cellar. Then when we come up here, we should be in, yep, you can see it. We're in a house because of the windows and the doors. I'll organize this a bit later. Not really worried about it right now. Ooh, we will need one of you though, because we are going to make a vital piece, necessary piece. Oh, there you are. That's a trough. We don't want a trough, but we want a bucket. So now we can move. We can freely move. We can freely move the water around, which is one of the things that we're going to go do once I put these down here. Right. Let's put you there, and you there. So now we've got plenty of storage down there. We're going to actually make some... Let me get some more boards. Don't want to use you just yet. Let me see if I can remember how to make the shelves. Where are you? Shelves, shelf. Fine. Let's see. Shelf. There you are. Oh, it's even better. Oops. Keep holding down that dang my shift inadvertently. Let's do that for right now. You know what? We can do that, and then we'll need, I think, one more. There we go, and then we'll put one more here, one more of the vessels down here, and then we'll put another row up there. But what we can do with these is we can put our food down here, or our crocks, so we can fill this up with crocks. You can put cheese on here. There's, I think you can put bread here as well, which we're going to need to get into at some point. But not today. Come on, get up. All right, so now that that is done, we are going to... We have a few things. We're just going to do some random stuff around... Not random. We're going to do some stuff around the house too. Yeah, that works. That works quite nicely. So what we want to do is... Oh, yeah. Come grab some of these crops, and then we're also going to fix this up so that way this is fully fleshed out as far as the areas that we couldn't get before, like these areas right over here, and then that spot over there, as well as push this out so it's actually this is 4 rows. Nope, this is fine. I thought for whatever reason in my head I was thinking that it was not 4 rows here. All right, so we want to go, let's see, 1, 2, and there. And 1, 2, and there. All right. So the way these buckets work is you right-click to fill, and then you control, or in my case, shift. Right click in order to place the water down. If you want to place the bucket down, it is control. Oops, can't do it there. Can do it there though, oddly enough. Dry farmland. All right, so let's go ahead and do this, and then we will. There we go. There we go. So you are going to have to. Let's pick you up. I have some extra soil here because we need our hoe. I just make one. Because what I was thinking is, I know I have the Farmland Drop Soil mod installed, but really I was going to use that for the stuff that you have to make that is really difficult to, like the pressure, like the really the good soil, not this medium fertility soil. So I've got I have soil in my inventory because what I want to do is to kind of keep this. Oh, yep, this is the one where it needs to be fixed. You're here. To keep it kind of like the, I think that using the mod for medium fertility soil for me personally, I don't know. Medium fertility soil is everywhere. It's not really like a high quality resource. It's also a rare resource. So I was going to, if I was going to replace any of these blocks, I was going to actually add in new blocks of medium fertility soil. Okay, so we're going to have to do a harvest here. fill you up. All right. So, as you can see up here, by the way, first of all, the growth is stunted due to the heat. That's because we're in the middle of we hit the middle of, I think, July, and the heat got up to over 27 C. I think I had mentioned that before. But you can see that the nutrient levels up there at the top, it's we're at like 29.5 for our N, which is what this this crop with the turnips actually take. But as you can see, we're getting 4 turnips per, so I'm not really concerned with, I'm just usually not concerned with turnips getting stunted, because we're going to get over a stack. Grab this. Yeah, so we got almost a stack and a half. So we won't be able to I don't want to put the N crops there. We could probably do the flax over here. We're gonna still need a lot of flax. We've also got, let's see, flax is at 8 of 9. We'll probably water all this too. That way it goes a little bit faster. I saw that all of our onions, our parsnips, and our carrots are grown. Well, except for these guys here. We have a little bit of rye. That's an N crop. And these guys are almost done there. And then we have some spelt over here. This stuff will be done soon. So what I think I'm going to do is... What are you? You're a K crop. So I'm going to go ahead and add these here. Grab the carrots. Oh yeah, look, we're getting a dozen carrots per harvest. It's a ridiculous amount of return. All right, so there's that. These guys are growing. You are an N crop. I'm sorry, no, you're a P crop. So we could probably put y'all over here. Although I don't think I need a bunch of this. Let me see what we got first. Let me harvest this. Okay, so we have a bunch of, so this is a pea crop here. Parsnips are a pea crop. Onions are a pea crop. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and plop y'all down. And I think once this is done over here, this flax, we'll go ahead and plant this these onions. Yeah, we got a lot. Okay, let's go put this up. Let's put these guys away. Away, and let's go see what we have as far as how much do we have. Yeah, that is a tremendous amount. All right, so the next thing on our list is to get I want to get some cattails. for the skeps. Does not look like we have enough. So I'm gonna go get some cattails, and then I will be back. All right, and I'm back, and I got the cattails, and I made 4 of these empty skeps, and then I also got a whole stack of we got an even stack, thank God, of cattails. So I put another 64 over there to grow. All right, so while we wait for the sun to go down, we're gonna make some barrels, and then I'll kind of talk about what these barrels are gonna do for us. So with barrels, where'd you go? Where'd you go? That's a bucket. I know you're in here. I just can't see you. All right. Barrel. There it is. So you get three of these boards in the center. We want at least 3 of these right now. Right. Oops. Let's put these guys down here and then put them downstairs. So what these barrels can do is you have the main thing that we're going to be using them for is to make leather. So what you'll end up doing is you will let's go to leather making. So the way leather making works, it's quite the process. So first thing you have to do is you have to get the raw hides. So we'll have to get those raw hides. Those raw hides can be used to either make leather for soaked hide in order to make leather, or you can make the oiled hides. And the oiled hides are the ones that, or you can make the hunter backpack, which is probably what we need to use down here. So all you need is just a regular hide with some bone and whatnot. That's not a standard recipe. That is the class recipe for the hunter. Oh, that's right. The other thing that can be done with these is they can be oiled. And then we've already seen those are upstairs right now. We're going to be using those for our winter clothing. We're going to need more of this for sure. So that way we can get our winter clothing. So we'll definitely need some more. But what we are going to do with the barrels is the raw hides will go into lime water or diluted borax. So we need to create lime water, which is 50 liters of water and 50 lime, pulverized lime, or it's I think 10 pulverized borax. Yes, 10 pulverized borax in order to, I'm sorry, 20 pulverized borax in order to make diluted borax. So then that gets soaked in for 24 hours. Then you scrape it with a knife in order to get a scraped hide. Then you have to seal the Then you have to seal those scraped hides in weak tannin for 4 days. And then you have to take the prepared hides and soak those in strong tannin for 4.5 days. And then you get leather. That's the process for leather in this game. So it's legitimately 24, just the soaking and such is, what is that, 8-9 days. So it's a full month, 9.5 days. That does not include the time it takes to make the weak and strong tannin. So weak tannin, we're gonna need water. So I'm gonna put a water. You know what I could probably do is use one of those trapdoors to make a little water thing down here. So what we want is we're gonna have to do this. Let me see. Do I have any oak left over? Okay. So we're gonna need to get some more oak for sure. That's something that we're gonna have to do. So of course I don't have my. Oops. Jumping around. This new keyboard is quite sensitive. I got a new keyboard and it's got new, like, really sensitive, nice keys. All right. right, so can we do this? This is what I want to know. Nope, that's not going to work. So I wonder if we can do this instead. This should work though. Yep. Oh, that's going to be annoying. I might put this over here actually. Yeah, I'm going to put this right over here instead. The reason is because of this, right? Because this is, we have to fill this up in such a way that, you know what? We're going to do this for right now. There we go. We need to fill this up in such a way because the bucket only holds 10 liters of water. These hold 50 liters of water. So it gets to be a bit repetitive when we do this, right? So now we're at 50 liters there. 50 liters there. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a different way. We'll figure it out in some way, shape, or form. All right, so there we go. We got 50 liters. So the way that this works is we take these logs, right? So we need to make weak tannin, and it's one log. Acacia is way down south, down in the warmer areas, or oak. With 10 liters of water will give us 10 strong tannins, which means that if we want a full 50 liters of weak tannin, then we need 5 oak logs, and that's 24 hours. So then you seal that up, and now at the top you can say contents. You can see the contents. It's sealed for 0 of 24 hours. We're gonna have to go get another oak log in order to get that other weak tannin started. Which is fine. No, I want you. You go. That's what it was. All right, let me go to sleep, and then we're gonna we'll go get one thing of one oak log and get that weak tannin started, because you have to make weak tannin. Then you put another 5 oak logs in order to make strong tannin. So it's a 2-part process. What is that? Is it raining? Is that what it is? What is that sound? It is raining. What are you raining on that's making that? Oh goodness. That's gonna get annoying. Alright, let's see if we can go find some oak out here. Actually, what we'll do is we will get the honey first. So, as you can see over here, the bees... It's orange here, and you can see that it says harvestable. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to break these skeps here. When we do that, sometimes the bees will get angry. That doesn't always happen. And you'll get half of your cattails back. Plus some honey. So on that one, there was no... Oh, they did. They got angry. There we go. Do that. Now we gotta break this one here. That one, did they get angry over here? Nope, they did not. For that one, they did not get angry. And so that's the reason why we have the those dummies over there. Oh, there you are. Alright, so let's do this. And this. And grab all these guys. They don't hurt too bad, but it's just kind of a bit of an annoyance. Yeah, see, they hit us a couple times. And so what I'll do is I'll come over here by the dummy. And then they'll target the dummy. Alright, let's make one last one, and then we should be good to go with our honey. There we go. Alright, and now we have harvested our honey. Ooh, look at that. Our spelt is coming up. Rye is coming up. We're almost done over there. The flax, it will be done not too long, so probably another day or two, and we'll be good to go in order to harvest all that. All right, so we got from those 8 skeps, we got a total of 24 honeycombs. Now, what we can do is we're not going to do it right now, because I have one more thing I want to do. I want to do some chiseling before we take off here. This honey does not. You can eat it as is, and it will give you fruit. I'm sorry, it's fruit. 300 units of fruit, rather. But what you can do is you can squeeze it out into a bucket or a bowl. We'll end up squeezing out into a bucket at some point. But right now, what we'll do is we'll put it downstairs. That's where we're gonna go. That's where we're gonna do our. Let's put you here. Sure. All right. Let me go get some oak, and let me go get some oak, and then we'll come back and we'll do some chiseling. Okay, we got our oak. So let's go ahead and start this one down here. There we go. Let's seal that guy. Now let's do some chiseling, and then we will. So I want to do a little bit of chiseling over here to kind of like add a little bit of detail to the house. So the way that chiseling works is with a hammer in your offhand and the chisel in your main hand. You can see that it says claystone cobblestone up top. If I right click on there, now I get like this little. It doesn't highlight. The wireframe is not on the block itself, but it's on the voxels, and you can see at the top it says insulating block face, and then it says claystone cobblestone underneath it. And what that means is the material that is there is claystone cobblestone. If we press F here, we have a number of different types of things that we can choose. So like if we do an 8x8, then now we're choosing the 8x8 here, right? So let's go ahead and right click on that guy there. So what that means is if we right click on with this 8x8 chosen, and we can, with left click, then we can actually knock those pieces out. But then you can see here, drop blocks to add material. So what we can do is we can take this, when you put that in there, it uses the block. But then it is, what you can do is you can add it in afterwards. So I actually want to do this, here, and I want to add this one in as well. Let's put you down here. Gotta go back over here. And then we choose it by clicking it. So then therefore we've added it in. So then what I want to do is I want to create like a little brick pattern over here. You know, like the bricks are kind of like overlapping here on the corner. So let's go here. I think I want to go there. Let's do this. Let's see if we can make this work in a certain way, how I want it to work. All right. Let's do this here. Alright, so what we want to do is, let's go down to the smallest one. I'm going to take you out. I think I just want to go all the way. I guess it really doesn't matter, to be honest with you. So now that we have that, I'm going to choose Claystone Cobblestone. We're going to add this in. This one is fine here. I think what I'll do is go here. Let's knock this out here. This one is fine. Knock this out right here. Add the Claystone Cobblestone in. This one will knock back, and the top one will be fine. Let's see, let's get... Oops. So I'm right-clicking to add, left-clicking to remove. How does that look? It looks alright. Doesn't look too bad. Maybe what we do... What happens if we do this? Maybe like that. I think that's a bit better, and then we can have some of the longer ones over here. Or what we can do is we can just bring them out so that way they are even all the way along. I think this guy right here... Oops, missed that one. I think this guy right here should come in. To say right there. And then we do this. It looks a bit better, and then I'll add that back over there, and then we'll bring this guy back down. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, how does that look? Yeah, that's way better. That's way better. Alright, so I'm gonna do that on all these corners over here. Yeah, let's knock that out. I need... Oh my goodness. This is gonna annoy me. Let me go get some low fertility soil. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so it's still raining, and I got attacked in the middle of the because it was in the middle of the night, and so here we are. I've got everything done on the corners. I'm thinking it's looking nice. You know, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Doesn't, or rather, it doesn't have to like line up super perfect. But I think it looks nice. It gives it a little bit of I might come in here and fix this up, or I'll just leave it. Actually, it's totally fine. Yeah. So like that's each of the corners. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a detail on the corners. Might come in and do a different color or whatever the case may be, but that's everything. And let's see. Oh, look at that, our porch burnt out. Let's go down here. So that way it's quiet. Oh look, we got weak tannin. There it is, weak tannin. So then this will be done for the weak tannin, then we can make that a strong tannin. All right, well, this is it's been a quite eventful episode where we did quite a bit of stuff with bees and got some veggies and replanted a few of the garden. We'll probably end up taking care of that at a later date. But we're getting to the point where we're going to need to go out and get some new metals as well as a little bit of exploration, because we're going to need to get some tin bronze, and then we're also going to need to get some leather, so that way we can we'll need to get some oak and then some leather, and then kill some animals and then get some leather. Ugh, words. And you can hear that it's pretty crazy. It says calm outside, but it is a freaking thunderstorm. So yeah, so I think that's probably what we're moving towards, and we'll see if we can we'll see what we can get in, what kind of trouble we can get into next episode. Thank you for stopping by and coming on this journey with me, and I hope you all had a good time. But until next time, y'all take care.